Hello there, Cancer. Welcome. Let's take a look at the energy coming toward you in love. Who are they? What do they want? And whether or not they're the real thing. Let's go. All right, bottom of the deck here, Six of Cups. So there's a part of you that's really reminiscing about the past, the good times, the bad times, and your heart is still anchored to the past heavily. And it's something that really you carry very heavily in your heart. You may also be dealing with children, right? With this previous relationship that's carried on over, of course you may have some children, and it causes you to really reminisce about the past. Currently, you're feeling like you've had to take a pause and really reevaluate everything in your life. And you're unsure if you're ready to start something new because of everything that's going on in your life currently. You're unsure whether or not you want to continue to put in the effort in what's going on in your current life, or you want to walk away and start something new. I think you're enjoying being single for now. You want stability. And what's really affected your previous relationship is perhaps maybe there was instability in the relationship, and there may have been a third-party situation here. There was a part of you that really had to take time off, really check out from the relationship and really gain some perspective. Because I feel that you got to a point where you didn't want to put in any more effort in the relationship because there was something there that was competing. There was something else that's going on in the relationship, whether or not it was another individual or maybe it was work, but it was some other commitment that your person had, and you kept giving and you kept giving to the relationship, and you got to the point where you took a step back, you took a pause, and you saw things for what they are, what they were, and you got a different perspective. You were very honest, definitely. You have a part of you that truly wants honesty. You want someone that's going to lay everything out on the table and just no more games. You want to be able to cut through the games. Though, you know, as a Cancer, you want romance and that sort of thing. There is a part of you that's tired of playing games. You want the truth and you want it now. You're coming at this with such bright optimism. You really do, and are hoping for something new, something different that's going to, you know, spark life into you, into the relationship. You don't want to be bored anymore. You don't necessarily just want the same thing over and over. I think you want to create some spark, some life into your relationship. You also wanted balance. You were with someone who worked too much, or there was a competing force, competing factor in the relationship. And what you want is this moderation, this balance, patience. You gave a lot. You were very patient in this relationship, but there was an inequality. And what you needed was balance. Balance between work, balance in the relationship as far as the amount of time that you're giving into the relationship. Cancer, I have a feeling here that you are very guarded with your heart currently, because truly what you want is stability. You don't want a repeat of the other situation, and you've got yourself really covered up and stuck in this protective mentality. You don't want to get hurt. The person that's coming your way is someone who is very passionate, very attractive, very adventurous, definitely full of life, and there is this person is very charismatic, charming. When they come into a room, you're going to notice, because they're just that person that's go, 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 someone who's absolutely full of life. You're worried that you will continue to worry about the loss of the previous situation, the previous relationship. There's a part of you that fears that this may happen again, that you may be falling in love, or you may attach yourself to another person, and there's a part of you that's saying, well, why should I? Only for it to turn around and break my heart again. Only for it to give me some grief and loss and fighting and noise. So here's the thing, Cancer. If you continue to cover your heart and to be rigid and not let go, and to feel like you're stuck here, dwelling over what was lost from the past, this relationship here won't happen. You may also have incompatibilities that may cause a little bit of a rift between the two of you. But know that what's really keeping you from having what you want, the joy, the potential that you want, is you. Because you're so covered up. As a Cancer, you like to protect yourself, right? You want to protect yourself, protect your heart. And you have to let go of this fear of grief. You don't want to get hurt again, of course, just like everybody else. No one wants to be hurt. But I think that this really caused you to really force yourself to kind of turn inward and not allow anybody else in. Yeah, this person is experienced, someone that is battle worn, right? They've had the tough times in their lives, but the one thing that you're going to like about this individual is that despite all of the hard times, despite all of the things they've had to go through in their previous life, they continue to fight on, and they're strong, and they continue to have love and that passionate side of them. They're also going to give you clarity. They're going to give you honesty, and they're coming at you with honesty and clarity, and they're going to make very clear what their intentions are. The one thing you have to be careful about the Knight of Wands here, someone who has this kind of energy, such vigor, is sometimes it could be fleeting, right? Because they're always looking for that high. They're always looking for the new adventure. It's going to take a lot of inner strength from you, that fortitude, that fight that you have, to really not go back and repeat this pattern of fighting, of dwelling on previous loss, of covering yourself up and protecting your heart. It's going to take a lot of strength for you to let go and allow this new opportunity to come in. Yeah, there's a part of you that's really unsure of whether or not you're able to let go and start this new relationship, but look at what you have here. This is the Empress card, which is about creation, abundance, beauty. So you may be coming at this in such a very attractive way that this person sees you as like, wow, I have a deep attraction to this individual here. I want to be with this person. You have the energy of the Empress, Cancer, and you're very attractive. You just have to let this person in. Look, they see you, and perhaps you're going to meet this person at a celebration or a function, and they're going to see you from afar because you're incredibly attractive to them. And you're likely going to meet them at a celebration, a gathering, and you're going to stand out from everybody else, and they're going to see you. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles here. What's that about? Yeah, there's a part of you that's still healing from the past. And that's why you have yourself, your heart covered up, is because the past has hurt you so much. There's a part of you, Cancer, that just gives. When you are in a relationship that you commit to, you give and give and give of yourself until you can't give anymore, and that you're so depleted. And now this is why you covered yourself up, because you were so hurt, because there was no equal give and take in the previous relationship. Yeah, Four of Swords. You've had to, you need this time of rest and reflection so you can come out being boss. The Queen of Wands is boss. You're attractive. You have the power of the Empress. I don't think you realize that. But you're hoping that you can come out as the Queen of Wands, somebody that is confident, that's not going to allow others to walk all over her, because the Queen of Wands is all about independence, of sovereignty. She does not take crap from anybody. She does what she wants, and she doesn't ask for permission. I think there's a part of you that wishes that you can be that energy, and that unless you are that energy, you can't meet this other energy here. But here's the thing that you don't see, Cancer. You have the Empress energy. This is even better. The Empress energy is almost like all of the queens put together in one. The Empress is so grand that she does not chase anyone. They chase her, because she is, you know, the most elevated form of feminine energy. Okay, bottom of the deck here, the Tower card. Something here is going to happen in the near future for you that's going to force you to learn the lessons from the past. Something's going to be revealed that's going to shake you up and really force you to look at things from a different perspective and really grow from it. All right, let's do some angel cards here. So again, you have the opportunity to let new love in. Someone that's adventurous and brave and full of energy. But there is that part of you that's very closed off. Yeah, you deserve love. I really think, Cancer, that you think that because of what's happened in the past and the fact that you've closed yourself off, that you don't deserve to be with anyone. You need to forgive the past and move forward, learn from the mistakes from the past. And this individual is going to come to you very soon. And you're going to get a sense that that connection where you feel like you've known each other from the past, Stay optimistic, Cancer, about your love life and the fact that you're going to heal from this. Again, there's going to be deep attraction between you and this individual because, you know, they're the type that, like, if they see what they want, they're going to go get it and they're going to go after it. So be prepared. All right? But let's see if we have any other messages here. The Tower card there, don't be afraid of it. It's just that something is going to come to realization. The truth is going to come out and it's going to force you to transform. Bring love into the situation. Yeah, when you get to this point where it's challenging for you, bring love into the situation. Don't let pride get in your way. And expect powerful changes. You see that? Expect powerful change. Bottom of the deck, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Yeah, take time out to really reassess everything, just like the Hangman is doing here, and really see things from a different perspective. Find balance in your life. It's good to turn inward and be intuitive, just like you naturally are, Cancer, but be practical as well. All right, thank you for being here. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.